have they picked up right where they kind of left off from the spring and not having to do too much reteaching?
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, we'll see today. You know, the pads go on today a little bit. We got shells on, so everything becomes a little bit more difficult when hitting's involved. But yeah, I've been pleased. I mean, so far so good. We've rolled right back into fall camp.
How good of a leader has Brian Burns been for your unit?
He's been good. You know, we talk to him every day about it. There's still some work to do. With the whole defense in our room, he's awesome. I mean, he's definitely leading, and all those guys are. Wally Amy's doing a great job of leading. J. Rob in our room, and the challenge last night was let's take this over to the whole defense now.
Coach Barnett.
Sorry.
Coach Barnett, what was he bring to the table as a defensive coordinator?
Well, I think the players know that he cares about them. He's very energetic, very enthusiastic, and he knows his defense inside and out. And I think that just bleeds through his pores, and the kids see it. And we'll see here today. You know, we've installed a little bit more stuff, so we'll find out a little bit more today.
Coach, does Brian Burns remind you of anybody you've probably coached in the past?
Oh, that's a great question. It's hard. In some ways, yes. Mm-hmm. You know, his get off and his bend reminds me of Myles Garrett. I mean, that's the only guy I've been around that could do what Brian could do, rushing the quarterback. You know, but I've had other guys that are probably a little bit better against the run, and that's our challenge with him is, you know, let's get better at that aspect of it. But he has some special tools.
How do you? I know Brian and Kendo probably play the same role in this defense. Mm-hmm. How do you go about kind of getting them on the field at the same time?
Well, I mean, with the offenses that we face going fast, everybody needs a break. You know, especially Brian. He's wired so tight. He can only go about 4 or 5 plays if he's going all out, and he's got to have a blow. And that's where Josh will come into play as we sit here today. Again, we'll see today with pads on, but with these fast-paced offenses, the way we want our kids running to the ball, you've got to get a blow. I mean, you have to have a 3-play blow to let your body readjust, recover.
How much do the defensive guys look forward to getting pads on?
Well, I think they're real excited. You know, last night they were very, very excited about getting the pads on today.
How have some of the new guys, Malcolm Lamar, Dennis Briggs, done in the first few days?
I tell you what, I've been really impressed with Dennis. I can't wait to see him today. He's got skill set. Been very, very impressed with him. You know, but again, they're still young. Him and Malcolm are still young. You know, pad level's an issue. You got to get them down. You know, you can get away with that in high school. Versus, you know, our offensive linemen, you better play low. So today will be a big tell for us with those guys. I'm excited to see them play.
Coach, how's Janarius, you know, stepped up since you got here?
You know, we came in with no preconceived thoughts, and I've been pleased with J. Rob. I have. I think he can be a good player. I really do. And he hasn't shown anything otherwise yet.
Coach, what has it been like working with Odell on the D-line?
It's good. You know, we work well together. It's good. You know. I've learned a lot from Odell, just some of the drills he does and some of his nomenclature. Anytime you get around a guy that's been doing it as long as we have, you're going to learn from each other. You're going to learn new nomenclature, new drills. It's been pretty cool.
And for him to be at the school for his entire career, I guess, have you learned from him in that aspect as well?
Yeah, we learn a lot about FSU from him, there's no doubt. It's been a quick tutorial because he knows about everything here.
Yeah. Have you also had some interactions with Mickey Andrews?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I picked Mickey's. I mean, he's another one that has a wealth of experience, and I pick his brain every day after practice.
How did your coming about to FSU occur? Was it when Harlan got hired, he asked you to come with him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
How did that conversation go? Was it easy to follow him and join him at FSU?
Yeah. I mean, I went to talk to my family and went back to talk to Coach D'Antonio and made the decision I thought was best for our family. My 17-year-old wants to come to school at Florida State. She wants to come to college here, so she's like, "Go, Daddy," you know. And that made it pretty easy for me because I did want to come.
Coach Barnett's whole thing is stopping the run, but I know you as defensive ends coach want complete players. But how does it kind of work with the synergy of wanting to stop the run, but also you want guys that are going to be able to get after the quarterback?
Well, that's the transition. That's what coaching's all about. I mean, you're going to transition from run to pass, and that's what we work on every day. I mean, the pass situations are the pass situations. The key for us is transitioning from the run to the pass.
What have the first few days of Kendo been like? Obviously, we didn't have him in the spring. Joshua Kendo, working with him.
Oh, well, we'll see today. I mean, I've only had him 3 days with helmets on. He's an athletic kid, long kid, smart kid. I'm excited to see him today.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks.